Alright, we doing it again. Uh, Working on comic book stuff. For my story, Lost Among the Found. No Sim Chan today, just me. She's at a convention, uh, making the big bucks, living the good life. Um, Hopefully. I mean, I know she's at the convention. I just hope she's living the good life and all that. I should probably turn the music down just a little bit. I'm listening to it at my volume, not a viewer volume, I guess. Yeah. Trying to keep my proportions and everything kinda right. Who knows if we've succeeded with that. Oh god, that was rough. Why does it look so wrong? Nothing's wrong about this. Is it his head? Is the head that looks wrong? Maybe that's what it is. That's a little better. Looks a little better with that. Okay. Tasties. Ba, 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 ba. We in the process of doing the sketches. This is all going a bit odd to where I wanted it to go, but let's see. So now he's gonna. Okay, I guess we can do it this way. How's that look? this maybe? I don't know if this is going to be what I want. Scratch around here and find out. I don't know. I don't know if I like this angle for it. I mean, I guess this would work. I guess we can push this. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. It's real ugly, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be pretty until it's done. Although, my confidence would probably be a lot higher if I were one of those people that could, like, just do this stuff super fast and more finished from the get-go. Get-go? Beginning? Yeah, we'll say either one of those would probably make my anxiety way less at this point. Oh, I thought we were going to have to do that. Oh, and I get to show his, I find I get to show his hair. Ah, now I get to show those double braids. That's gonna be fun. And then just for a little bit more sense of scale. That works. We'll go and grab this text just to make sure I got everything where I need to be. I don't know why I'm thinking that he's going to speak Cajun. It's not happening. Let's see, spots. Oof. Management. Fix that. Let's see. I mean, I could put that like, I guess in between the panel like that. There's just so much empty space here, so maybe I should figure out how to make it fit here. We can just kind of see and then. I mean, that could fit there relatively well. Feels a little scrunched, but that's okay. We'll put a little dash thing there. A little dash thing there. Whoop whoop, and we have a Kuzuma what's it thing. Oh, cool. Panel. Yeah, that's what it's called. Panel. Alrighty. Next. This is for real, like, more complicated than normal. I guess I didn't have this page planned out as well as I thought I did. Let's see. so we're not having any superhero landings. We're having like a true like to hell with my knees type landing. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, almost. Okay, well, I was gonna try and catch the sneeze that I know is coming, and it hid. So probably when I least expect it, and just can't get away, or pause the mic or whatever is when I'm gonna sneeze. So just apologies in advance. Texting. And we will establish that, yeah, kinda everybody who is not that guy kinda sucks right now. That sucks for him. Wow. I don't know if I left that much texture. Okay. Drawing the hand, drawing the hand. Yep, there are people who absolutely do not have to go through this much to figure out what they want a panel to look like. I am unfortunately not quite there yet. But we'll attempt to be there at some point. Right? Right. Like I still have to do a lot of this like roughed out anatomy to have an idea of where everything is supposed to be and all that. It's terribly inefficient. But I'm working on it, I promise. I think that works though. Like, it's a fun looking page. Okay, well, now that we've got the brain part out of the way, we can just start dropping stuff in now, color wise and all that. I always put on CMYK, sound like dunce. I try and hit Control T and hit Control Y a lot, which is just a thing that happens. Who would ever have known that you could fat finger Photoshop that much? Don't do that. This can go over here. Make this a little bigger. Okay. What colors do I need now? Well, Reeves is in the background, so we'll go Fish Guy colors first. Fish Guy in a little coat. Right color, wrong setting for the brush. It happens. Maybe we need to have this Oh, that's my problem. I don't know how my brain didn't figure that one out. That's better. Make this. Yeah. Yeah. And now it's just all about the shapes. Theoretically, this should be the easiest part, because all of the hard layout work and all that stuff is done, so now it just becomes a matter of process. Which was honestly one of the most discouraging things to me when I was younger, figuring out that, like, oh, art is every bit as much about process as it is about, you know, like just how creative you are and stuff like that, which is slightly disappointing to me when I was younger. I say slightly, it was extremely disappointing to find out that, like, kind of everything else in the world, like, art is a process. It's not one of those like and I don't know if there is anything quite like what I had imagined it to be, but for some reason when I was younger I always thought there was like some kind of magic like ability, I guess, that these artists that I used to see and everything had, where they would just like make the thing, right? And then it was just, you know, they could just do it. And it's not at all like that. It's just, it is every bit a process. So it's like, you get to this part of the process and you do this. You get to this part of the process and you do that. And if you've messed up, you know, something, that there's a process for fixing it. And I don't know. A part of me thought that it wouldn't be so much of a process as it would just be like this spontaneous flow of amazing creativity and like just a thing that you would do as opposed to a process you would learn that kind of everybody has to figure out. I don't know. For a while, it made me feel like it wasn't as exciting because it's like, oh, it's a process. It's a known thing. But I don't know why it made it feel that way. I guess when you were younger, you just had weird expectations of the world, which I definitely did. Maybe I just hoped that it would be, you know, more of an exciting thing and less of a predetermined thing, I guess is how it ended up feeling. But you grow up, you figure out that, you know, it being a process is not a bad thing. It's just a thing. I think I'm gonna have to make it bigger to fit his head. That works. It's rough. Crazy going on. Oh, what we're here. Oh, shit. Right. I'm gonna put some fishman scales on the fishman suit. Fun effect. I really need to spend more time with my brushes. Make some more to do fun things like this. Just really dig into some of these brush settings and stuff and really mess with them. Figure more of this out. Because I mean, that's so useful to be able to do like just that and give it that much like texture and interest for such a low like time investment cost. Come on, hand. Do what I want. You are not doing what I want. I still don't think that's quite what I want, but it's closer. It's close enough, I guess. Remember my process here. I just never can get this eye on this opposite side here to line up right when I want it to. Alright, that'll do for now. Whoops. Now we do this. Now that everything's out, fish lips. Too much. Oh, still too much. Oh, it's always too much. But too much is never enough, right? Too much is never enough. No. Before I get too far away from it, like I know I will. I'll figure out where everything's at in a second. Okay. Oh yeah, that's better. Down here. And now he has got his watercolor. Yay, watercolor. This is a little too big. Oop. He booped his nose. Oh, away from him. need any of this, given all that is. So just be done with that. It takes so long for me to draw this guy, or either of the fish peoples. But I like them and they're cool, so what can you do? First, let's get this. Oh, the fun we have when we draw. Especially when we forget to do things. Just in case anybody ever sees this and wonders, this is so much less stressful to me than actually hand inking something, like with the pen and the ink and the quill and the brush and all that stuff. I know people, like, there's a certain amount of calming, I guess, that goes on when you're doing something like that. Like just, that's a process, and some people really enjoy that process, but the anxiety that hits me when I'm working like that, of like, the don't fuck it up that's always running through my head, like, I very much appreciate not having to deal with that using this format? Medium? Medium. Yeah, we'll call it a medium. Like, using this medium, using the digital art, it's just so much, God, it's just so much less stressful. And I get that that's one of the reasons that some people will run off at the mouth that, like, oh, it's not as good as traditional art. Like, that's bullshit. I mean, it takes a different skill set to do, like, digital art. You know, it takes a learned, steady hand to do traditional inking. It takes, like, a really good conceptual engine in your head to do oil painting, because of how, like, unforgiving that shit can be. So the fact that you can have something like this where you can do so much and it not be completely, like, ulcer-inducing stressful is wonderful. Like, I got Control Z. I know I'm gonna fuck up, but that's all good, because I can just step back, give it another go. That's kind of great. And the funniest thing is, because I know that, like, I know that I don't have to do as much, or I don't have to, like, be as concerned with being, like, as perfect and everything. I seem to just not mess up as much. So there's that stupid aspect of it. But I guess that's a pressure thing. Like, if you can handle that pressure and work under it, then it's not that big of a deal. But, and why put yourself in an early grave if you don't have to, and all you want to do is tell a story? I get there's an element of, I guess, professional pride of being a master of your craft and all that, but, you know, I don't know what good professional pride does you when you're in a hospital with, like, a coronary or a bypass or whatever, like, bullshit stress is done to you. Like, oh yeah, you know, you're great at inking, but you got a hole in your stomach. Like, the hell with that. I'd rather be eyed at digital and, like, not fucked up. Is it just me? Is it just me? Probably. I'm alright with that. I'll just sit over here and be a scrub. I don't I don't mind. Alright, look at Reeves over here, being all majestic and shit. Bruh, chill. Just imagine that. That's what he could be saying if he were saying that. Yeah, but he's not. I mean, he kind of is. He's basically saying bruh, chill, but, you know, a little less dum-dum than just saying, hey, yo, chill. Which is probably good when you're dealing with somebody that's used to being addressed as Lord. Lord, chill. God damn, that'd be funny as shit. Girl, bye. I can't imagine somebody trying to pull that on Taylor. I think he would just absolutely wreck someone's shit for that. Probably rightly so, too. I think he's gotta have a much... Yeah, we gotta thicken that neck and those traps up there. He's already got the beast dealt, so gotta up that trap game. We're just gonna knock you down so I can see what I'm doing. We pin into existence, like so. don't do that. So we can probably just yeah, Danny and Taylor are so much faster to make. Photoshop, quit beeping at me, jerk. Yep, that was almost a mess. I almost clicked it and just made a mess of everything. Okay, well, I do have things I have to get to today. But, oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with getting that far. Yeah, cool. Well, whoever was watching, thanks. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. I did. So, yep. Bye.